Mom couldn't stop crying when she realized what her babies are doing. Mom couldn't stop crying when she realized what her babies are doing. Being a mother is the most beautiful thing in the world. It is so hard some days, but to have such a pure love is something I would never trade. A good mother is a person who can meet her children's basic needs: food, shelter, clothing, medical attention, affection, teach them to be good citizens and separate. Love and approval. Love is the unconditional care and affection a good mother has for her children simply because they are hers. A good mother will do nice things for her children because they are her children. For example, serving their favorite food even when they have done something wrong or irresponsible. Approval is earned by good behavior. A good mother disapproves of her children when they are lying, stealing, harming others, being lazy, etc. She gives them consequences, makes them pay for damage they cause, makes them apologize, allows them to get bad grades, and even turns them into the authorities if they committed crimes. Getting to explore the world all over again through little eyes is just fascinating. Having to get creative to come up with these stories, games and activities to keep them entertained and help them learn, having an opportunity to be for them the kind of person I needed when I was a child. Most of all, I love seeing how genuine and loving and caring they naturally are from a very young age and trying to learn from them. A bad mother goes too far to the two other ends of the scale. Either she doesn't discipline them, find excuses for all their bad behavior, pays for their irresponsibilities out of her own pocket, or she overpunishes them and refuses to show any care, kindness, or affection. It is important to find a middle ground. The lives of Jessica Allen and her husband, Wardell Jasper, were changed permanently and for the better by a rare medical phenomenon. Their unique story begins with the hope of extending a lifeline to another couple around the globe. Allen, 31, a California mom with two growing boys, decided to become a surrogate mother and carry the baby of another couple. She told the New York Post, although the 30,000 paycheck plus expense would benefit her family, she also yearned to share the joy she knew by helping a woman who struggled to give birth. No woman in the world should have to live their life without experiencing the love and the bond from a mother and a child, she told ABC News. Working with San Diego-based surrogacy agency Omega Family Global, Allen was matched with a couple from China, where the use of surrogates is illegal, and after engaging in intercourse with Jasper, claiming the use of a condom. Allen returned to the hospital to discover she was pregnant with the twins. Not once during the pregnancy did any of the medical staff provided by the agency say that the babies were in separate sex. She said to the New York Post, "As far as we are concerned, the transferred embryo had split in two and the twins were identical." But what they would soon all find out is that at the same time, the mother of two was naturally pregnant with her own child, along with the loss through an extremely rare medical incident called zooplastification. Allen had first decided to become a surrogate in fall of 2015, 6 months after the birth of son, Darius. "This is your chance to give a family the pleasing of a child," Wardell told me, added Allen, who is white besides. "I wanted to stay at home with my sons rather than return to my job as a senior caregiver, and we decided to put the money toward buying a house." Working with San Diego-based agency Omega Family Global, she was paired with Lau's family and followed along with the scheduled routine until she found out she was expecting double. At the 6-week scan, she said, "I was a bit scared, but I heard that the Lows were thrilled to be having twins. My 30,000 payment included expense, which I received in settlements by check. Each month was increased by 5,000 For the second child, Ellen gave birth to both boys at 38 weeks on December 12, 2016. She recalled that Mr. Liu, who was in the delivery room, was worried about the decision to have C-section birth, and when Ellen tried to be comforting to the woman, she was upset to not be given the chance to see the babies after giving birth to them. I didn't even get to look at the babies when they were pulled out because it was done behind an opaque screen, added Ellen. They were taken from the operating room before I had a chance to see them. Next day, the mother visited and showed Ellen a photograph of the two children. Ellen said, "Wow, they look so different," recollecting her thoughts to the son. She added, "I would hit the nail on the head. Not only were the boys not identical, they had completely different DNA. Communication was sketchy. But on January 10th, days before moving into their new home, Alan received a WeChat message and picture from Mr. Liu. That said, they are not the same, right?" Followed by, "Have you thought about why they are different?" Both babies were still in California at the time, so a DNA test was conducted where it was discovered that one of the boys, named Max, was actually biracial and belonged to Alan and Jasper. Alan was told by the agency that the Lius wanted nothing to do with Max, selecting $18,000 to $22,000 in compensation. To their additional honor, Alan said that the agency was prepared to give her son to another family and or allow the Lius to put Max up for adoption since they were his legal parents. "We want our son," asserted Alan, who was furious that the caseworkers at Omega requested another $7,000 for the difficulties she endured in taking care of the baby. After spending $3,000 in legal fees, the couple were able to get the money that they owed to the Chinese couple reduced to zero. According to the New York Post, Omega CEO Dr. Kylie Kramer said that the company would pay the expense for the Lius. But because the non-disclosure agreements and federal patient privacy laws, the firm cannot get into more detail about the claims for Alan. They are disputing. Their company lawyer did added, however, that the company takes a great pride in the care, attention, and support that is given to all surrogates. On February 5, Alan was finally reunited with their baby, now named Melchi. When Alan and Jasper got married in April and enjoyed the new life with their 3 boys, she added, "I don't regret becoming a surrogate mom because that would mean regretting my son. I just hope other women considering surrogacy can learn from my story and that a greater God will come out of this nightmare. While only legal in a few states, consumer surrogacy so nearly 100% increase from 2004 to 2008 of 738 to 1,400 babies, according to the recent reports from the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention and the Society for Assisted Reproductive Technology. But since not every surrogate birth is reported, it's unknown how many babies are actually born using the method. Children are like a fountain of joy. I can never get enough of their lovely, innocent personalities and truthfulness. They are so vulnerable, yet so brave. They are energetic and optimistic. They have hope, and they are sincere. They believe the best will happen. They are so authentic and show their emotions without fear. They are open and honest. I find the children refreshing and stimulating, and they keep me grounded. I want to protect them from any harm or hurt as best that I can and give them a chance to prosper.